Hey guys, Bobby here from the Berkshires. I'm at the lake. I gotta work later. I always come to the lake. Usually this lake I'm usually out here. It's in Pittsfield. Um, it's Pontusic Lake. Yeah, there's so many lakes in the Berkshires. It's one of my favorites though because you get the walkway. You can walk. There's so many like trails. It's just awesome. Anyway, I'm excited today. I was just um, my journey finding a wife overseas has led me to the Philippines and then to a dating app in the Philippines, which led me to Emmy Rose. And we've been talking for weeks now on video calls, like a couple times a day. We talk all the time. And so, like in the morning and night, because it's 12-hour difference, it's 12 hours ahead there. So I catch her when she catches me when I'm waking up. I catch her when she's going to bed and in the middle and whenever we can. And we talk all the time. And I don't know if you know in the Filipino culture. I was going to say even in America, but when a girl meets a guy and it's promising, she'll introduce the man to her family. In America, it's kind of like that too. If you meet a guy, girls. I've been with girls that I dated. Then finally, when it was kind of serious, I met her parents and stuff. So it's kind of like that here too. But only over there, it's like more. It's a lot more serious. They don't do that unless they know it's something serious. So. Anyway, I met Emmy Rose's mom and sister and her niece and her brother, and just said hi to them on video, and I think they understand English. Some speak English. The older people, her mom speaks very little English. I think she understands it. Her dad doesn't speak English, but he understands a little bit. But the younger generation, most people in the Philippines understand English. But anyway, I met her mom and sister, and I met her, again, her little niece and her brother. And so that she would even introduce me to them, after a few weeks talking to her, it says a lot about her and our connection. And as soon as we started talking, it was a connection right away. She made me smile, and I think I make her smile. I'm pretty sure, because she tells me. And but yesterday she had to go to visit her mom. Her mom lives like an hour away from her because her mom fell and hurt her leg. So she wanted to help her mom. So she went to see her mom, and her dad's there. And so I was able to meet her dad. She introduced me to her dad on video, and I just said hi, and I think he understands a little English, but he doesn't. Anyway, so and Emmy and I, we talk all the time about like what we want. She wants to meet a man she can trust, that can protect and provide for her, that she's attracted to, that she feels safe with. And we've been talking a few weeks, and I know it's early. I know in America it takes, in the Philippines it's a little bit different, but Emmy and I talk a lot about like the future, like what do we want. And I want a Filipino wife, a traditional wife who was going to take care of the house, and do the dishes and cook and all of that stuff that a traditional wife loves to do, and Filipino women love that, and that's what I always wanted. And so we always talk about that. She's excited to come to here, to the United States, and so I said to her, I don't speak the language there obviously yet. I want to learn some. I'm learning a little bit, but so I was like, did you tell your dad about me? And, and she did. She told him the qualities that she likes in me. And she said to me in a text that her dad said that her dad said that he gives his blessing if I want to marry his daughter. I know it's early, and I know in this country it takes so much longer. And our relationship, we have to build and grow together. It's not but her dad said he would bless that. Like he would, having met me and having heard what she said about me, and I met her mom, gave his blessing, and said he would love for me to marry his daughter. So I just was so floored by that. Anyway, so I'm excited, and every day and I talk, we just we get closer and closer. Again, as much as you can on video, and we haven't seen each other yet. I'm probably going to go in July, maybe the beginning or the end. I'm not sure, but I know when I meet her and we spend like I want to spend at least 10 days with her. We could, like at least 10 days, maybe 12. And I'll know when we're together, when I'm kissing her and hugging her, and like when we're having dinner and she's making dinner for me. Like I'll know, like it already feels right already. She's, again, the Filipino women is, they are so traditional in their roles. They want to be a wife and a mother, and they want to take care of the house and let the man do what the man does: work, protect, and provide. That's what I want. It used to be like that in this country years ago, but things have changed in America. It's not so much like that anymore with a lot of women. Not all, but a lot. But I'm certainly still like that, and I want to treasure my wife, and I want her to treasure me, and I want her to want to be a wife, and if she wants to be a mom, like it's, and to take care of the house and while I work, and we can love and respect and grow together. And I'm looking forward to that. And this girl is, I think she's the one. Like as soon as I met her, we talked, we clicked, and it was nice. And so it's been, ever since then, it's been nice. So so I can't wait to see her in person. And so then I'll know when I hug her and give her a kiss, I'll know, so yeah, so I'm excited. Her dad said yes. And I know I haven't met them physically. I've only been talking to her for a few weeks, but the things that she said to her dad about me, it was her dad, I guess, trusts his daughter's judgment, and he said yes. So I don't know, just seeing, she always sends me pictures of her family, and they went to they're Catholic, so that the Philippines is primarily a Catholic country, and there was a church festival at a Catholic church, and she was there. She filmed it all for me, and I saw the festival, and a lot of people there, and at the church festival, and she was there with the mom and everybody, and her mom hurt her leg, but her mom's feeling better, and she got medicine, and they went to church to pray and everything. And I love that. So she's a Christian too, and I want a Christian wife, and so I'm just excited. I think, I introduced her. My brother came home last night, my brother Billy, and I told her about my family, and I said, you're gonna probably meet my brother tomorrow. And he came home, and she met him on video, and she was like, nice to meet you, and he's like, hi, nice to meet you. And it was just nice, I wanted my brother to meet her and get, the initial. And so I don't know, it's just been really, yesterday I was talking about finances, being worried about finances. I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm just going to work, trust in the Lord, work, save, and if she's my wife, then she'll be with me here eventually, but there's a lot of steps when you're trying to find a wife overseas, and if you can find one that you connect with, that you think that's possible. The next step for me is to see her, obviously physically, go there and spend time, and I can't wait for that. I haven't booked it, but I'm going to be booking it any day. I think I'm probably going to leave out of Boston, because from Boston you can go to Hong Kong, and from Hong Kong right to Cebu. I think that's the route I was going to take. I was thinking about going from New York to LA to Manila, then Cebu, but maybe it's probably better, because leaving out of Boston, New York is going to be just a hassle. I could maybe get my sister Karen, love you Karen, if she sees this video, get her and maybe my brother-in-law to bring me to the airport in Boston when I do leave, so I won't have to bring my car to New York. So I think Boston might work better, so Boston, Hong Kong, and then Cebu. So yeah, I'm excited for that. And every day now, especially after yesterday when the dad told his daughter, told Emmy that he gives his blessing to marry her. So and I know it's way early, but we still gotta, but that, this, an overseas, I already determined what I want: a Filipino wife, a traditional wife who wants to take care of the house while I work and while I protect and provide for her and love her and treat her like a queen, right? She should be treated that way. And this girl just makes me smile. Just when I look at her, her smile is just so contagious. It makes me smile, and she's just so cute and pretty, and she speaks good English, But our worlds are so different too. She speaks English, but a lot of what we know here is totally night and day from there. So, but still, it's good that she speaks really good English, so we can, talk. Yeah, so it's a good day. It's a nice day out here. I'm excited about today. I'm not so worried about finances now after hearing from her dad, telling her again that, that I can marry his daughter. And so just, man. So, I know, anyway, I never thought I'd get to this point. When I was saying my friend, met a girl from Thailand, I thought that's possible. And I started on this journey. I started studying the Filipino culture, because I was watching a video on the Philippines and women, and I was just intrigued right away. And I've been staying there for the last month or two, studying the Filipino culture, the women and everything, and that's what drew me to that, you know. And yeah, and so I forgot where I was going with that, but so yeah, I've been looking at this for a while, and I'm so really, I feel like I'm led by the Lord, you know, like in this direction, how everything's just falling into place. It's just because I got a passport last year, and I'm like, why did I even get a passport? I was thinking about using it for something else, or you know, just going on a trip with my family or whatever. But I think this is why I got a passport, so I can go to the Philippines. I mean, it's just everything is just falling into place, and I think it should fall into place, right? Um, I'm learning about everything, the culture there, the visa, the process it's going to be. But the first thing is I have to go there. So, and then the K1 visa, fiance visa thing. And so, like, you know, one day she's going to be here. I pray every day, Lord, just lead me, give me patience and understanding as I'm saying it now. Lead me in this. And she can, you know, her life would be radically changed. Maybe the Lord wants that too, to take her out of there and bring her here. And her life would change so much. And it's just going to be just a blessing, and you know, to have her with me and to learn and grow and know each other. Like, anyway, so I'm excited today. I got to go to work in a little while. I'm still going to have to add another day to work. I told my boss, I said, I need to work 6 days because I need to save more, and so maybe I can add another, like 5 or 6 hours. I can work through a dinner rush one of the nights I don't work, like a Wednesday or something. Because I need to have a little bit more money. So anyway, I don't know if you're a guy and you're in this process and you found somebody and you're scheduling to go over there to wherever you're going to meet them. Just pray that it goes well, and and then we take it a day at a time. And because to get to the point where I'm at, where I decided to go outside the United States to find a wife, that was a lot. It was years in the making before I would even consider that. I mean, I'm in the United States. There's a million girls here I could go out with, but the temperament and the shift in the culture with women and everything and men, it's just how they view men. Like, generally, it's not good. It's changed so much, and it's just, I don't, so that's why I'm like, let me find a traditional woman. And I came across the Philippines, and it was perfect. So for you, it could be something else. For me, it was the Philippines. Maybe for you, it's, I would say, Thailand or Vietnam or whatever. It could be something else. But you have to do research, find the country, the culture, the women, and just see. But I'm on the point of booking a ticket to go see this girl on the other side of the world. So it's pretty serious. So, and she's excited. Like, she's happy too. I can see it. Like, she's smiling, and like, her smile is just so beautiful. I can wake up to that smile every day. Emmy Rose. Anyway, so yeah, today's a good day. I'm excited. Obviously, I can't stop saying that. I'm excited. I can't wait to see her in person and spend time with her, and I can't wait for her to be here. But again, first things first, I have to go there. But we still talk, we talk all the time. Like, yesterday she was visiting her mom, and she told me about her dad saying yes, that I could marry her. She was with her. She was taking care of her niece, and the phone was just sitting there, and I was talking to her, and she was playing with her niece, and I was just there for a while, just talking to her while she was playing with her niece, and her mother was in the background, and that's what we do, just spend time seeing each other, talking, and like I'm gonna call her, like, she's right now, it's 3 p.m. here. Over there it's 3 p.m. a.m. so she's sleeping. So she calls me when she wakes up, usually around 5:36. She usually gets up in the morning, and she usually texts me on WhatsApp, and I'm at work. I start at 5, and then I text her back, and then I FaceTime her when I'm at work at some point, just to see her. I miss her, she just, I can love that girl. I really could, yeah, I know it's early, and who knows, things happen. I know life. If I know anything, life, you never know, right? But I think with a Filipino woman, it's going to be so radically different. Even I'm going to be surprised on some of the things, because I'm used to Western girls, and how they act, and it's so different with Filipino women. Like, I think the level of respect and trust and faithfulness on their part is going to be so refreshing to me. It's like, not that I've been Mr. Perfect my whole life, and all the women I've been with have not been faithful, but But the Filipino women, their faithfulness and respect, loyalty and trust in their husband, like, I think that's what I always wanted. So anyway, I got to get back to work. Again, excited. If you found somebody and you're talking to them and you're planning your trip, we'll be excited together. Pray, Lord, Lord, lead us during this time, and help us to be patient because it's tough, but help us not to stress finances like I was yesterday, and I'm trying not to stress. And after her dad said yes, I was just totally like, that I would be able to get to be with this beautiful Filipino woman named Emmy Rose, and she's so special and kind and genuine and just beautiful. I'm excited. I never thought, but the Lord knows, but this is my goal, to find somebody like her on this journey, and I didn't know I was going to be able to do that because it's tough. I mean, seriously, the odds of finding somebody, but here I am, and so far, I guess we'll see how it goes, but anything can happen, I guess, life. But anyway, so just a little update on what's going on. I'm going to be booking my ticket any day. I found early in the morning, when you jump on that site, Pay Later Travel, like around 6-7 in the morning. I don't know, in the morning there's different offers. I got one offer the other day. It was like $1,600 economy. It was 3 stops. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And I probably should have taken that, but I was still trying to, maybe I get it cheaper, but I think that might have been the cheapest. $1,600 and change. But anyway, any day I'm gonna be booking it. I'll let you guys know when I book it, in the route I'm gonna be taking, when I'm gonna get there. Then I can tell Emmy, and then Emmy's gonna have to take the ferry from Samar, where she's at, a little province outside of Cebu. She's gonna have to take the ferry, which is like 8 hours. It's a boat ride, ferry ride over to Cebu, and then she's gonna have to meet me at the airport, and then I gotta book the hotel and stuff. And the hotels are really cheap there. You get like a 5-star hotel for like $40. I mean, it's that nice. So $40 US. For pesos, it's like, anyway, so beautiful day here as always. Anyway, so today's good. I've been hopeful when I started this journey. I knew it would take a while. I didn't know I'd find somebody this soon. Again, it's early, but I think she's it. I really hope she is. I know, again, when I see her and meet her and we're together, we're walking around, we'll know. And then when I get over there, we're going to go to the immigration and find out everything we have to do. If I meet her and we decide we want to do this, we're going to go to immigration and find out everything we have to do to get the K1 visa. Everything, all the paperwork she needs, all the paperwork I need. And I already know a lot about it already, but we're going to go there and talk with them directly and ask them, So when I do go and see her and come back here, I have to mail all the documents to her. She can get them to them. And then we can get her over here, and I'll marry her here, and we'll have like a little church wedding. We might get legally married initially fast, just to get that legal part out. And then we'll save up for a little church wedding at my church, Salvation Army. But anyway, yeah. So, listen, have a great day, you guys. If you're on this journey, if you haven't found anybody yet, just keep pressing on. Like I always say, she's out there, possibly. Keep praying for the right country, and get on a dating app, find somebody, connect with them. And just take time to get to know them like I am on the video thing. And so I'll be doing that with her for the next few months before I even leave. So anyway, listen, it's going to be worth it. I always say that when we find our wife that we can share our life with. Like I said, my younger years, I was a drinker and I wasted a lot of opportunity. I messed up a lot of relationships. I was immature. Those years are behind me, and I have a lot to offer now. Not just financially, I have a little bit, but my lifestyle as a Christian. And my point is I wasted a lot of time when I was younger, acting stupid and drinking and doing all kind of crazy stuff, and things have changed by God's grace. And so yeah, so I'm excited at where I'm at in my life now. Again, it's only by God's grace I'm even here. That I'm able to. I was drunk for so long and living recklessly. It's a miracle I'm even here. But I am, and thank you, Jesus. And the opportunity that could be before me, and whoever, and you guys, if you find somebody overseas and you can have a nice wife, it'll all be worth it. So have a great night. We'll talk soon. All right, bye.